for that little cut in and out there. I mean, come on, guys. Part two. Welcome back. I am back. I am back. I'll be right back again. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. I know. Welcome back. So, like what I was saying, like I was saying, when you're watching any kind of sporting event, right? I get I get referees make bad calls, but that doesn't give anybody, any fan, the right to go and you guys think you guys are the officials in the crowd. That's not true. Let the referees do the work. Let the officials do all the work, and that's all. It's just so rude, just so rude of fans to go and get upset with referees. You know, it doesn't give any fan a right to go after referees. It doesn't give them a right to boo them. Like I said, it's very uncomfortable feeling. It's not that some of these college officials, they they are veteran officials. They know what they're doing. Yes, they do make bad mistakes. Yes, they do make bad calls in college sports. But you know what? You're not just gonna sit there and lose your sleep over something so stupid in a college sporting event because someone makes a bad call. It's like officials are there to make calls. They know what they're doing. Just let them do their work and just hush. It's one of these things. It's one of those things that, when an official comes along and makes calls, like if a person steps out of bounds and you see it from the other team and you want the team to have the ball back, let's all the let's all the referee do the work, and Vandy fan will not. They 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 sometimes don't go after the referees, Matt. I'm talking about like all fan bases from all different sports. Yes, they do make bad calls. Not even that. Not even that though, Matt. They make bad calls. If you're a Kentucky fan and they make a bad call, don't start booing them. Right? Let the referees just do their job. Just be quiet. If you don't like a call, just be silent. Right? Don't you don't need to go there and say boo, you guys stink or whatever people use these days. You know, it college guys is a whole different level of refereeing compared to like NBA or professional referees, right? These are college officials, and people don't like how they referee. I see that. I know how that operates. I see how that works. But that doesn't give the fans the right to get worked up over something and lose their sleep over it because you can't control it. You can't control it. No reason to boo people. Yeah, right. You know what? Like I said, guys, you guys can't control it. It is what it is. Let the officials do the work. Let the officials, if they make bad calls, which they do, right? It happens every year. Happens every year. But if you make a bad call, right? If you make a bad call, let the head of the officials make the call for it. Okay? You guys don't need to go there and start booing the referees for nothing they did wrong. I know they made one little mistake. I know they made bad calls, but does that give you a right to go after the referees and boo them? No. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is, right? That's why there's coaches. Coaches tell the referees, "Hey, you guys just missed the call. Can you go back and review it?" If you shatter out so loud like boo and stuff like that, no. I try to be very positive on stuff like that. I don't like the negativity that comes out. I know you want your team to win, but you know what? You can't control it. Can you control it, Matt? You can't control the referees. Let them just do their job. You can't control their call. If that's what they make, that's what they make. You can't control it. You're in the crowd watching. Yeah, exactly, Matt. Just like I said. I know this is a weird topic we're talking about officiating in sport in Vanderbilt channel, but yeah, we can't control the referee unless you're the referee, right? If you're an official, yes, that's different. You know what? It's sports. College sports. Sometimes it gets a little snippy or a little chippy once in a great while. Same thing in football. You call pass interference when there was not a pass interference, and fans get all upset. I get it. I get you want a pass interference call, but you don't get it. I get it, right? I get it. But does that give you the right to boo them? No. Does it give you the right to swear at them? Absolutely not. Just let the officials do their job, let the referees do their job, and just stay out of their business and let them control the game. The fans that are in the crowd watching the game are there to watch the game. And I do understand that officials call bad stuff, and you get upset with it. It's terrible. I get it. I get it. I have had experiences. I watch plenty of Vanderbilt games, and I see players go backwards, and you're like, how come this guy didn't call it backward violation? But you know what? It's fine. Stay cool, guys. Does anybody have any questions? Okay, Matt, I'm back. I'm back, everybody. Yeah, so topics, topics are topics. Topics are topics. That's why if you get upset with the sport, just turn it off TV. Then you don't have to worry about getting mad at the officials. You can just check the score after it's done. That's why, guys, if you go to a carnival, if you do anything like that, it's more freedom. You don't have to get upset, take away stress. That's just how it goes, right? Hey, Matt, let me ask you this. How would you like to be a referee at a sporting event? Would you like to be a referee and you make a bad call and then people boo you for it? Just think, we could have referees in this. We could have referees in this channel right now watching. You know, that do college basketball games. We could have referees here. You just don't know who it is. You just don't know if they're a referee or not, but they could be. That's why, guys, you guys have to realize that a referee is not an easy job. Right? It is not a very easy job. I get it's a very hard job. You have to watch every ball, every movement, and it's not easy. Like, you focus on their legs and their feet. If they see go back, and if a guy touches the ball out of bounds and they don't call it, and then they take it down, they're not cheating, right? They're not cheating. They just miss the call because they're trying to watch other parts of their body. Because what would happen if something goes wrong, right? Like if a guy, I never will be a referee because it's very difficult. Yeah, it is. See, Matt, exactly. I love how well spoken you are, sir. You are very good about that, Matt. You are very good about that. I appreciate you. I'm glad you understand like the policy and the rules about. That's why they always say never. That's why they always say at sporting events, like they come over to the PA announcer, and they always say, "Ladies and gentlemen, no bad sportsmanship at any of these games." Because if we see bad sportsmanship, you guys will be ejected from the game. See? If you boo a referee and you get out of control with it, you'll be gone. Just sit back, enjoy the game. Just be happy you're there because you get to absolutely feel it. Has anybody, by the way, has anybody seen mascot fights before? I have. Mascot fighting? I've seen mascots fight before. They beat each other up like WWE. uh, oh, yeah. I am yawning so much, man. Let me say, Matt, you are a great supporter. You've been coming to every one of my lives. You know how to support. You they shouldn't be booing. Yeah, right. And like I said though, Matt, you are one of the you are terrific. Thank you for being here. You've been showing up at every one of my streams on every one of my channels. I can't thank you enough. Thank you. I'm gonna go over to my Carnival channel now. I will catch you guys later.